Hey guys, Rolando from ReveMoto. So today I'm going to be working on this 2020 Dodge Charger driver's side fender removal and installation. But before you guys get started, you got to watch that front bumper removal because you have to remove the front bumper to get to this fender. So the link is up above and down below. And if you guys need this fender for your vehicle, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body part source. And we'll also have the link up above and down below so you guys go ahead and purchase this fender. Color match, ship right to your door, and you can do it yourself with the help with this video. So let's go ahead and get started on this fender. Alright guys, so if you guys go to the top of the fender, it's going to be 10 millimeters. It's going to be one right here, one right here. This little not plastic, it's foam piece right here. Put that in my pocket real quick. There's going to be a little pin right here. So get a panel removal or a flathead, stick it in there. Gonna pry this out. So it looks like that. It's like plastic. So get that out of the way. A bolt right here. So let's start off right here, then I can show you guys around. So again, 10 millimeter. Take this off. One. Second one right here. I think that's it. Yep, that's it on this side. So I'm gonna move over on this side over here. So if you guys come to the side where the glass is and where the fender meets, there's like this plastic piece right here. Just pull it, push down on it. Actually, got a flathead inserted in there. This is like a little tab. There we go. Alright, so that one doesn't need a bolt. It's just this thing holding it. So just put that to the side. Then I believe the last few bolts are in here. Oh, nope. Not quite. There's actually a bolt in the front. So if you look right there, there's another set of bolts. Take that off. So one thing that you guys gonna notice right here, there's gonna be like this metal piece protruding out. That's actually your guide point. So whenever you install the fender, you're gonna have to hit this guide point so it lines up all the bolts. Little fun fact for now. Alright guys, so now you're gonna open the door and you're gonna come around. There's gonna be a bolt right here. Go ahead and take that off with a 10 millimeter. Alright guys, so let me show you something on this fender. If you go behind here, let's see if I can close this door, see if you guys can see it. It's kind of hard to see, but like right there, you see right there, there's another screw, but it's gonna be on the fender liner side, so you gotta push the fender liner back and you're gonna get to that screw. So let me show you guys how to do that. So if you guys remember, you saw that screw or that bolt right here, but it doesn't have the head to it, so the head is like back here, so you actually have to push the fender liner back. Let's see if I could do that. Since this one's already broken, I'm just gonna go ahead and pry this fender liner back. This piece just comes right off. So now I'm gonna go ahead and feel for that bolt. Let me see what it feels like. Yeah. So you're gonna need a long extension on this one. So you're gonna get a 10 millimeter with an extension like that. So that's pretty good. So if you guys feel for it, it's like right here. Let me do that again. So it's like right here. So put your socket in there. I don't believe you have to take it all the way off, but let's see. Yeah, you don't have to take it all the way off. So just gonna loosen it up a little bit more. And then that should be it. So let's see if we can remove this fender. All right, so we're gonna pull this way. All right. So right there is the little screw that we were trying to take off, the nut right there, but we didn't take it all the way off because we can go ahead and slide the new fender in there. All right, so on the new fender, we're gonna have to take off some accessories off of the old fender. All right guys, so we just gotta take off one part on this old fender, which is gonna be this bracket right here. So we're just gonna go ahead and take off this push pin. And we're gonna put this one back on the new fender. Alright, we got that new fender right there. So what we're gonna do is put this back on. And then that push pin goes right here. Alright. That should be good to go. Go and line it up on the new fender. Well, sorry, line it up with the car now. Alright guys, one thing that I'm gonna do on this vehicle, which you should do on all vehicles, this one right here, I'm gonna tape up right here because I saw it kind of hit, so I don't want it to damage that portion of the car. So we're gonna go ahead and tape that up. Right here, we're gonna tape this up. We gotta slide it in first while hooking it up to this little bracket right here. Okay, let's try it out. Let me demonstrate how I'm gonna do it. So, looks like the best way to do it would be to find that fender liner out of the way. Not the fender liner, side skirt out of the way. And then locate that, slide it in there, and then go over. And remember the fender liner. Well, actually, get the fender liner out of the way. Like that. Alright, so that looks good. Let's put this in a little bit more. Okay, that looks good. Make sure this one's in there. Yep. Alright. So, we're going to secure the top first. Actually, I'm going to secure the bottom first. So you gotta find that hole right there. So right now I'm just hand tightening it. All right, so that's in there. Push this back a little bit. Okay. I'm gonna open it. So I'm gonna secure this bolt right here. So I'm gonna go ahead and secure that bolt right there. So you guys can see like there's like an indentation from the old fender. Try to line it up with that. So I'm gonna look at the gap. With my other finger, I'm just pushing up on it. I'm gonna tighten that up. Alright, so now I'm gonna go ahead and close the door and look at that gap. See if it's equal to the other side. So it looks like this gap. So I need to push this one in a little bit more. So I'm gonna go ahead untying that one. The gap right here is good. But yeah, I need to untie that one. So I need to push it back a little bit more. So I feel like it's got to be pushed in and then out a little bit. So let's tighten that up. Oops, I think so. It's right here. So push it in and then out. Alright, let's go ahead and close this door. Alright, so the gap is good right here. So now I gotta push this in. So that side gotta go forward a little bit. So I think the bottom is causing it to misalign. So I'm gonna go down to the bottom. Take a look at that. So now let's take a look at this gap. So the gap right here looks like it needs to be pushed out a little bit out. Like that. So now it lines up right here. So on the bottom piece, I'm going to go ahead and tighten that up because I don't want it to move anymore. I'll take this line off. I mean this tape off. Just want to see the gap. So I feel like the fender can come out a little bit more. There's gonna be a little bit of adjusting here and there. Alright, that's perfect right there. So from here on down is perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and tighten up this one last bolt right here. So I feel like it has to come down a little bit back. Oh yeah. So I need to move that one more time. One more time. So I gotta get this middle piece pushed in or in there.
We have to apologize, our mic ran out of battery. So what we're going to do here is just a simple voiceover. So after we situated that middle screw on the inside of the fender liner, the spacing on the door was a lot better. So after that, we moved to the top of the fender to secure that. And if you recall, there's the bolt on the very front. There's a second bolt in the middle, or actually right behind that one. And after that, we moved to the very back, which is the third bolt. Now we're not putting those in really tight. We're just situating it on the inside. What we're going to do is we're going to close the hood so that we can check the spacing on the fender and the hood, because sometimes that spacing can be off. And you just have to situate the fender so the spacing is to your liking. So we're going to do that. And after that, we're going to put the little foam piece back on. It's clipped on. We're also going to tighten all the bolts or secure them and then put on the foam piece. And of course, we're doing this after we realize that the spacing on the hood and the fender is what we want. And of course, you can't forget about the two 10mm bolts in the front of the fender right next to the headlight. Install those and get those secured. So don't be like us and forget to put in that foam piece inside the fender behind the fender liner. It sits snugly in there. You just have to situate it right. It's kind of annoying to do, but make sure you have it in there because it's in there for a reason. So once you have that little foam piece in there, now you can secure the fender liner to the fender. So we had an issue with this. The holes weren't lining up, and the fender liners can be flimsy because they're made out of plastic, so it could be a bit troublesome to line it up perfectly. But once you get it lined in, stick in that pin to secure it and hold it tight. So you want to make sure that the bottom of the fender is secured, so make sure those bolts are in there tight. Make sure the bolts are into the rocker panel or the side skirt, going through the fender liner into the fender. It can be a bit of a hassle like it was for us, but make sure everything is situated nicely so your fender does not move or anything happens when you're driving.
Hey guys, I do want to thank you again for watching our great videos. If you guys need any parts for your vehicle, the ones that you guys see in our videos, or anything else, go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted auto body parts source. We sell bumpers, taillights, headlights, touch-up bottles, everything that you need for your vehicle. Go to ReveMoto.com, your pre-painted and accessories parts store. Also, go ahead and like, subscribe, and turn on your push notification for more great videos like this one. Thank you.